Hey everybody, this is Teacher Ryan, and today I'm going to share 5 ways to sound angry without cussing. True story from my student. He came to me with this question. He was so angry and he said, "Teacher, I could only think of bad words. I didn't know what to say." So I made this lesson for him and for all of you on YouTube. So let's look at 5 ways. And then at the end, I'm going to give you an advanced English tip for my advanced students of how to make yourself sound angrier. Okay, so that's at the end. So let's look at 5 ways. First one, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me, right? I'm talking, I'm angry, but you don't care. Okay? So you're not listening to me. You could also use a question. Are you listening? Are you listening? Yeah, that's called a rhetorical question. I don't want an answer. I want to express my emotion. Okay, so we have, you're not listening to me. Okay, and I can sound very angry. Okay, let's say you just are so angry you want to walk away. That's okay. So what do you say when you walk away if you don't want to say a bad word? You say, okay, whatever. Whatever. And you're going to say that word fast and you're going to say it short. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay? And you could use this at the grocery store or with your friend, but not with your boss. Don't say whatever to your boss. That's a bad idea. Okay, whatever. Okay, here's another one. Now, let's say you're talking to a company. Talking to a company maybe on the phone, maybe face-to-face, and you're talking to a business, or my student's story was his apartment. So his apartment kept moving him, and he was so frustrated. So if the person you're speaking to, you're not getting good answers, you want to say, can I speak to your manager? Can I speak to your manager? This means you want to go up to someone more important. Okay? And it means that you're showing that you're upset without using a bad word, without crying, without yelling. Can I speak to your manager? And you can sound nice or you can sound angry. Your choice. Can I speak to your manager? Or can I speak to your manager? Okay, and relax your face and look serious. Okay, so let's say you get to the manager and they give you an answer, they make you a promise. Oh yeah, Teacher Ryan, we will fix it, don't worry. Okay, especially if you're on the phone, health insurance, like any big company, I don't know, Amazon, you're on the phone with them, you're going to want to, maybe you speak to the manager and then maybe you go, okay, can I have your name? What's your name? Okay, and then do you have a customer service number? Right here, people, this is super duper important. Okay, especially if you're talking about something official, like you're talking to your health insurance company, somebody on the phone, they tell you some information, and you don't know if you can believe them. You're nervous, so you ask for their name. What's your name? And then do you have a customer service number or customer representative number? Many big companies, that person on the phone with you has a number that connects just to them. So why do I want this information? I write this down, and then in the future, if the problem is still a big problem, I say, oh, well, Kathleen told me this, and this is her customer service number. Da 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 da. And then you have something to bring and to tell them hey, I'm angry and I'm serious and I need you to fix this. Okay, so these two are for companies, you know, big companies, apartments, anything kind of official. You know, maybe not your grocery store, but especially if you're on the phone with a big company, you're on hold for so long, you're going to ask for customer service number. Okay, and then maybe my favorite, are you kidding me? Okay, so you're talking to that person, maybe you're talking to the manager, you've told them, hey, you're not listening to me, then you say, are you kidding me? Right? This is like, I really, really, really do not like your answer, right? Because what is kidding? Kidding is like when you make a joke, when something's funny. Are you kidding me? So that you're telling the person maybe on the phone, face to face, is this a joke? Is this a joke to you? Okay. Are you kidding me? This phrase, right? We're not cussing. We're not having lots of emotion, but we're communicating that this is unacceptable. So you can say, are you kidding me? This is blank. And here in this blank, you can say, this is ridiculous. This is unacceptable. This is unprofessional, right? And you can put in a word, whatever word here, after, are you kidding me? To show that you really are angry and you really do need a solution, okay? So, those are my five tips for you. Now, for your advanced speakers, for advanced English speakers, my student was actually a PhD student from Korea. His English was so good, so perfect, okay? But he still had this problem. So we also talked about intonation, okay? Intonation is when your voice goes up and down. Intonation, okay? Right? So let's say he says this, you told me that this was fixed. Okay? So let's imagine my student, he's talking, he's angry, but he doesn't want to yell, he doesn't want to cuss. So he needs to express his emotion in an appropriate way. So let's talk about intonation, up and down. You told me that this was fixed. Now, if I just say, you told me that this was fixed, there's no emotion. You can't tell if I'm angry. It's just a very normal speech, and I'm just communicating that I thought it was fixed. Okay, but if I want to show that I'm angry, that this is not okay, are you kidding me? You're not listening to me. Okay, I want to use my intonation. And maybe here, I really want to say that you is a super important word. Okay, and maybe I'm going to point too. If Teacher Ryan is really angry, I point. Okay, so if I say, you told me, do you hear that intonation? You. Okay, I'm going to stretch out that word you. Okay, usually, why am I pointing this out? Usually the word you told me, you is not important, right? But in this situation, I'm showing emotion, anger, so I'm going to say something like, you told me that this was fixed. Okay? And this word fixed, right, means that we have a solution. It's okay now. Like the word, sorry, you can't read it. Okay, the word fixed. Okay, in the past. Okay, so you told me that this was fixed. And if I'm angry, I'm going to slow down my language. I'm going to slow down the speed. I'm going to look the person in their eye, okay? I'm not going to say, you told me this was fixed. No, I'm going to look in their eye so they know I'm serious, and I'm going to use that intonation. You told me that this was fixed. You told me that this was fixed, okay? Or you told me It wouldn't be a problem. You told me da 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 da. Okay? But you want to use that intonation. I know if you speak Korean, Japanese, Chinese, this feels really strange to you because those languages don't have this very wide intonation. Okay? So if you're trying to be angry in English, you want to use that you told me this, da 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 da. Okay? And you want to slow down the language and you want to emphasize or stress this part of the sentence you told me, blah. Okay? So I hope this helps you. I don't want you to be angry, but sometimes we have no choice. So I hope this helps you. Check me out on Instagram. Give me a subscribe, a like, a thumbs up, and ask me any questions below. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.